Albert. How are you doing?
Good. Good morning.
My name's Kendra. I'm your nurse today, and I was hoping to educate you on how to choose good meals since you become a diabetic. Your doctor was wanting me to educate you and answer any questions you might have. Is that okay?
Yeah,
You're comfortable right now in order to listen and ask questions?
I am.
Okay, good. So, as a newly diagnosed diabetic, it is important for you to choose healthy meals and to eat 3 well-balanced meals per day, including an evening snack right before bed. And in doing that, you need to choose carbohydrates, proteins, and fats with every meal and balance them out with fruits and vegetables and counting your carbs with every meal. Carbohydrates turn into sugars in our body, and they provide essential energy for us to function. And so they shouldn't be cut out completely. You should eat them in moderation. And as a male, you should eat about 60 grams or 60 to 75 grams of carbohydrates per meal. And 1 serving of carbohydrates equals 15 grams of carbohydrates. And I printed out some things from the internet. So samples of various carbohydrates. So 1 gram of carbohydrates would equate to 1 slice of bread for starches. And carbohydrates are found in starches, fruits and vegetables, milk, and sweets, which we should try to limit the amount of sweets you eat. Avoid eating honey, regular soft drinks, so you want to cut out all that. If you do want to eat soft drinks, it should be diet. So to go over some sample menus here, I found this one, breakfast. You can eat a half a medium banana. That would equate to 1 carbohydrate. A half a cup of cooked oatmeal also equates to 1 carbohydrate. So each of these would be 15 grams. 1 slice of whole wheat toast, 1 carbohydrate. 1 scrambled egg or an egg substitute would equate to 1 meat or your protein. 1 teaspoon of margarine, that would equate to your fat. And if you so choose to use jelly on your toast, make sure it's sugar-free. 1 cup of milk would be 1 carbohydrate. And then if you choose to drink coffee or tea and you like it sweet, try to use artificial sweetener like Splenda. And that meal would equate to 60 grams of total carbohydrates. So you would balance all of that out and hopefully manage your blood sugar. And then for lunch, this sample menu states a turkey sandwich, which you would use 2 slices of whole wheat bread, equates to 2 carbohydrates, 3 ounces of turkey, lettuce, tomato, and those would be your proteins, the turkey would be, and then the lettuce and the tomato would be your free vegetables. 1 tablespoon of light mayonnaise, if you so choose, would be your fat, and then half a cup of sugar-free pudding would be your carbohydrate. 1 apple would also be the carbohydrate, and then whatever drink you choose. Again, trying to stay away from sodas, fruit juices, and that would equate to 60 grams. So you've met your carbohydrates for that meal as well. And then for dinner, this sample menu says 3 ounces of sliced roast beef. That would be 3 meats, your proteins are met. 1 cup of whipped potatoes would be 2 carbohydrates, because a half a cup of potatoes is equal to 1 carbohydrate. 1 teaspoon of margarine would be your fat. A half a cup of corn would be a carbohydrate, and a half a cup of broccoli would be your free vegetable. A tossed salad with 2 tablespoons of reduced fat salad dressing would be your free vegetable and your fat. And then a half a cup of peaches packed in its own juice, trying to stay away from the syrup that sometimes they're packaged in. That would equate to 1 carbohydrate, and then whatever drink you so choose. That would equate to 60 grams of carbohydrate, so you've met and not gone above. And then for a snack, this one just states 6 ounces of light yogurt. That would equate to 1 carbohydrate. Do you have any questions on this meal plan?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. And so I also picked out a sample menu from prevention.com, and this one gives 7 different varieties of what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it tells you, again, how much to eat with each meal. Like this first sample menu says 1 tablespoon of light cream cheese and 1 teaspoon of fruit spread on a half a whole grain bagel served with 1 cup of milk. That would equate to your 60 grams of carbohydrates for that meal. So this one's a little more specific as well, but also giving you 7 different varieties to choose, so you're not getting bored. And carbohydrate counting can be tricky sometimes when you're newly diagnosed. So this can help you, guide you, and give you 5 weeks. You can use this for 5 weeks, and then kind of venture off on your own and picking your own meals and see how your meal choices compare to what you were dealing with on these ones. And then you can choose wisely your carbohydrates and adjust how many you need to eat in order to maintain your blood glucose levels. So the internet is a great resource in finding meal planning recipes to help you out. But just remember, as a man, you need to get about 60 to 75 grams of carbohydrates with each meal, and try to stick with that, because that's the first line of defense before using insulin in maintaining your blood glucose levels. Are there any questions that you have?
No questions.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure. If you have any questions, you can just ring your bell and contact me, okay?
Thank you.